imagery. I can't really show you, but yeah. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what just happened there. But that, I have pretty much resulted in y'all missing, well, practically everything. Let me try that again. Well, everything past level 1. But, I mean, I literally just completed that previous level without even getting hit once. Which is very rare, I might add. But yeah, this came out in like the year 2005 or so. Just a few months before Hurricane Katrina hit. So I've had plenty of years to master this, but one of the things I was saying is more or less, well, I don't know if I accidentally called my mom Mommy earlier when I was mentioning the title name and whatnot. But if I did, oh well, I'm a mama's boy. You got a problem with that? Go find another YouTuber. I'll probably keep calling my mom Mommy until the day I die, one way or the other. But yeah, another thing is, oh, sorry guys, I just realized I was being really loud. But yeah, another thing is this. It's really interesting how, despite being a Flash game, they pretty much put real-life imagery in it. I mean, if you haven't seen my Primus toy review, you should probably go watch it, so this will make sense. But, yeah. This is exactly what the toy looks like. You know, just pixelated imagery. Oh, another thing I was mentioning is that I played this when I was younger as a coping skill to deal with, well, life. Ah, fudge. Well, I guess you won't be able to see me do it without getting hit once. As any streamer knows, dang, it's really annoying when your stream messes up right when you pull off some really amazing thing that is really difficult to do in the game that you're playing. Because then it's like, who's gonna believe you? You have no witnesses. It's like it defeats the purpose of the stream. But yeah, it looks even cooler the further away you manage to do it. Now please don't tell me this one messed up. Oh, thank goodness. I have no idea who just said what. Who just said something, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I was also pretty much saying that I am planning on mentioning my life experiences and what have you. Like YouTubers do, like Jaden Animations and The Odd One Out. But I got a lot of debating to do in regards to stuff like that. Like art style, do I want to draw, do I want someone else to, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. But yeah. There. Now this is a really interesting game too. Same concept like what was Primus, but uses the Optimus Prime toy instead. Energon cubes for 5 points. This is your time. This is where you transform. Ignore all this. I can use the arrow keys too instead of just clicking. But clicking can be useful if you need to go to one form really fast. And I do like to end the level on certain forms whenever I play this. I will admit I think it would be better to do the fire truck form on speed and the robot on Earth. Now that I'm thinking about it, but oh well, I did it in reverse. But they had some really great games. I am disappointed that Flash decided to be like, yeah, no one's using this. I think you just called 90% of the entire planet no one, cause like, there are thousands of websites out there that have thousands of stuff on them. I mean, seriously. There are thousands of websites, or at least a few hundred, if not bare minimum a few dozen, that have all of this stuff on there. So what next? Let me see if I can... doesn't even make any sense. Not trying to be rude to you guys who are commenting, but like, I don't know what you're typing. But yeah, this one was on Cartoon Network rather than the Transformers thing. Now here's where it gets really weird. This is ransacked, but it shows it in multiple. And there's a lot to the map to check. Now, I will admit, when I first started playing, I saw, oh, you're supposed to get all the bad guys. But as any true hero will tell you, when you do it, you should be, you know, doing the best option. I'm not in it for the scores. I mean, so what? Whoop-de-doo. If I'm the best in the world, I'm the best in the world. If I'm the worst, I'm the worst. If I'm the most mediocre, I'm the most mediocre. But yeah, now Crumple Zone will start appearing. This just feels weird, though. I mean, see, in this form, Optimus Prime doesn't even have his weird trailer thingy. I'm not even sure if you'd call it a trailer, but he never appeared this way in the show. Up like maybe one time, and he's still missing that last little bit towards the tail end of him. If you saw my toy review, you'll know exactly what I'm referring to. Now, Dirt Boss. Now this will be annoying because there's one where I can't pass unless I shoot. I just can't remember where it is, and I think it involves Dirt Boss. What? That was the area! You know, I think this game would do better if they actually, like, either completed Optimus Prime, or instead of Optimus Prime, replaced it with Hotshot. Like, he's the one who was racing on the Speed Planet. You know, one of these days I think I will see if there's a way to actually get the perfect thing, but I don't know. What? Ooh. What? Ooh, they added that? I haven't seen this in a while. Let's see what happens if I use... I'm not going to do my real name for obvious reasons. That's not you! No! That's not funny. Why? No, Megatron. No. Well, anywho, I found a few more Transformers things. Hmm. Excuse me, I'm just checking some stuff. But yeah. This is kinda meh. But I'll show you a few that I've actually thought would be a good idea. And by the way, I don't know if I've mentioned it. I don't know if you guys can see, but that little white dot, that's not supposed to be on there, I don't think. And the entire time it really had these, I've never been able to color those. Like, why is that not a thing? Oh, I just noticed all these shadows. But yeah, I thought I'd mention that there is this Transformer fanfic thing I'm working on. Wait, I better check. I'll probably check that later. I don't know. But I think I should let y'all know. In my opinion, it's time to reveal this. I'm working on this project. This Transformer fanfic. I'm wanting to make it a full-on thing. Like, crazy thing. Clearing up all confusion that has occurred throughout the series. It's called Transformers Multiverse. I will admit I was a bit hesitant of mentioning it, because I don't want someone, plagiarizing it, claiming it's their own. Because it's not, and I already had to deal with someone like that. I won't mention their name, but they were part of this group on my Discord who thought it would be a good idea to troll me. Yeah, that did not go so well. I won't go into all the details. If you're on my server, you'll know. If you're not, well, you can always go in there and ask about it. And I don't mind telling you. I just don't think that it needs to be mentioned on YouTube, or at least not yet. Debating if I want to. Anywho, I am planning on when I get to a point, like putting little snippets on here, like random little trailers, I guess you could say. Because I'm planning on turning it into official stuff, like comic book, script, TV show, you name it. Don't know about video game. I don't think that I don't even think I have this. I don't even think I have thought that through. Anywho, I have a lot of plans for it. Generally speaking, though, it's gonna be pretty much taking all the random cliffhangers and making sense of it, combining it into one. Every little, ultimately having this huge giant crossover. But, you know, official. I mean, I'm not going to do like some fanfics out there where it's like all willy-nilly. And I'm certainly not going to do it where it would be age inappropriate. I'm going to keep it as TVY7 as possible. Well, no, I am going to keep it TVY7. So that if it turns into a real show, it can be broadcast and it won't have any huge age restrictions thing in it. Because it'll also be crossing over with stuff like Transformers Rescue Bots, and if you guys already know about this, they're like for preschoolers. So to be able to get that to work, I'd have to, you know, remove all the cuss words and whatnot from the movies. So like you would be seeing the live action Transformers with the Transformers from Transformers Cybertron with G1, GoBots, everything in between. And if something has officially made a crossover with Transformers, or even so much has been referenced, I'm planning on doing those too. Right now it's just going to be some fanfic thing. I mean, I am planning on sending it in, and obviously when it's sent in to Hasbro, and there will be a whole lot of, oh, you might have to change this, yada yada yada. And I am planning on making it like as show accurate as possible. I'm not gonna like give the characters a whole new personality. I'm trying to make it a continuation. Continuations don't work if you completely revamp the character. Like, here's an example. Sonic X and Sonic Boom. If you were to say that Sonic Boom is a continuation of Sonic X, every Sonic fan would probably either A, laugh at you and think you're completely insane, B, get mad at you and slap you through the nearest building, or C, tilt their head and be like, what the heck are you talking about? Because, like, different animation. Tails and Sonic Boom is like not the same Tails. Same with Sonic himself. Have a new character that could probably fit into the Sonic X. I could see where that could work. But what really throws it off is Knuckles. Knuckles and Sonic Boom is like a complete, for lack of better terms, thunderhead. Where the other one, he's like this wise guru person who also can beat the living daylights out of anyone. My point is, I'm not going to be like remaking old characters. I'm going to be following their personality and trying to get it exactly right. So much so that when I send it in, it'll be like, okay, if I messed up the character, the people from Hasbro and they can rewrite it, whatever. Though it is going to be problematic because I am wanting to get the same voice actors and whatnot. But for obvious reasons, I can't get all of them because, you know, they might not be alive. Like, for instance, the voice actor of Hotshot from the Transformers Cybertron series. He, well, died last year. So right now, I am mostly looking for, like, potential voice actors. If you want to know the voice actors I'm looking for, you can go to my server. If you pass the interview, then you can look there. But Hotshot's definitely one. But to make it as much like as the regular character, you need to make your voice sound as much like the character on the TV show as possible. I will be needing voice actors for comic ones, which I guess really depends on what would sound appropriate for the character. But yeah. And with the art style, before you ask, since it's going to be exactly the same, I'm not sure how that's going to work, or if I'm wanting anyone to help with that. Right now I'm needing some voice actors, though. And we are still writing, we are still writing a script. I am trying to get a bunch of people. I'm planning on making it like the whole fan base jumps in. If you know something about a Transformer, well, then you type what you know, pretty much. And go from there. Because, like, it would be helpful to know, so I can, make it accurate. Hence the whole Beetlebug stuff. The only characters that it's an exception on how you make them talk and whatnot is when they're like your original character. Only requirements on the original character is you make them be as much like you as possible. Unless, you don't want to. Well, actually, no. Original characters, make them as much like you as possible. Like an exact duplicate. Like for Beetlebug, every time I'm going to write a line for Beetlebug, if I was put in that situation in real life, that's what I would be saying. Actually, like if I write in Beetlebug as the script saying, Beetlebug said pretty much something like, "Dude, you're an idiot. Stop it. Stop being a moron and move on." Well, that means that's what I'd say in real life in that exact situation. Anywho, back to the game. Yeah, this guy is... Eep. But yeah, this guy's very clearly a fighter jet. Battlecopter. This one's another fighter jet. I think a dark black would just... This guy, he looks like he'd be a sports car. Submarine or hovercraft. Yeah, that just looks right. I guess. this one, it just looks right being a white color. I guess that would work. Some sort of car. From what I've heard about, there are Transformer alien thingies called Rock Lords. He reminds me of that. I don't know, some alien craft? I really don't know. This dude, he reminds me of Diamond Head. Like if Diamond Head was a Transformer. And speaking of the fanfic and Transformers and Diamond Head, yeah, I don't know. Oh, that was a submarine from the looks of it. But yeah. Oh, this guy reminds me of Brawn. Or Brawl. No, Brawl. Brawl was who I was thinking of. You know, the Combaticon that has the disguise mode of a tank. Anywho, I might incorporate these into my actual fanfic as well. Ooh. That's a blue. But yeah, Vector Prime did talk about Ben 10, so he's probably going to be in there too. But I don't know. Debating on that, because that's one of the more obscure ones. Let's see here. Let's try this again. Stretch to screen. That is what I'm about to do, but I'm trying to get this to work. Ah, there we go. Those black lines must appear when I make it bigger. Anywho. Oh, I better check. Yeah, we're still running. Now, this is for Transformers Alternators. The previous one was Cybertron. Let's see. I got a flea. There. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm trying to make this as much like the toy as I can. Now, Ah, there we go. And due to how it works, I can go one step further and go. What? That was not supposed to happen. Oh, see, this just feels weird. From what I'm seeing, it's supposed to attach like about here, not be slid over. Now, I have a very specific preference on what I'd like this to look like. Wait, no, I want it to be some sort of land vehicle. What is a land vehicle I can choose? I guess I'll go with this. Yeah, that feels like a me thing. And now if I want my sword to be green. The head, body, legs to be that. And then, whoop! Now I'll save that to A. Now for the mini compartment. And now I sing for my Decepticon. Wait a minute. What would make sense? I mean... yeah, in the parts where I would be blue, this one would be yellow. The parts where I'm white, they would be purple. No, wait, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, the blue and green reversed. White yellow and white are swapped. There we go. I guess that'll be fun. There are some other Transformer games. And of course a lot more other games other than Transformer. This Flash from the Past thing, it's going to be an entire series. Me going through the whole entire game stuff and its own Flashpoint. Some of these games I never got a chance to play. Others, it's a trip down memory lane. I think I want to do the battle circuit. To see if I can get this to work. This is a different one. This is from Transformers Classic. Now, I'm not using any of the Decepticons, at least not this time. Let's see. In some of these, I have some very specific challenges for myself, but let's see. Now, the terms I'm going to use are based on some of these terms I'll use are based on fan terms, but anywho, in the Decepticons we got the legendary Minosaur, who I'm calling it that because it's, when I say legendary, I'm meaning because it's called a Legends class. Anywho, this guy's mode of, well, that. Shares the same chassis of Optimus Prime, pretty much. Tripticon, this guy's mode of that. The actual toy does not have those heads popping out. Normally, you actually gotta flip them out. It's the legendary version. It's like Scourge from Cybertron, but the Legend class version, repaint. Anywho, he has the disguise mode of a dragon. And this is by what I'm planning on doing in the fanfic. Terms. Use the legendary power of the Decepticons to activate 2 more heads. Astro Train. Kind of an odd one. As you can see, he has a rifle. Now this has him in his space shuttle form. But he's a triple changer and also has a... You have to excuse me a sec, I'm a bit tired. Oh, it was the Happy New Year of the previous. I was going to say, I just remembered, Happy New Year for those who've had it past midnight already. And for those who haven't, hope you have a Happy New Year when it becomes midnight. Which I guess it's a bit less applicable now because it's like 4:20 a.m. my time, but I'm sure there's someone in the world still that it's applicable to. And then we got Starscream, that annoying little bugger. No ray cannons, and he does have 2 flip-out panels that activate missile racks. Now, if anyone out there knows, this is something I'm actually needing help with, both for fanfic purposes and generalized, I am actually curious purposes. I know those open up to reveal missile racks. I remember seeing it in an image. The problem is, I would like to know how many missiles are in it. Or if there's any images online about it. But he's got the disguise mode of a fighter jet. Then here's Jetfire. 2 cannons, a dual barreled gun, 2 cannons up there. He becomes a fighter jet. Grimlock. Laser gun. This guy's mode of a T-Rex. Bumblebee. That's a wave crusher. Becomes the trailer. And then there's Rodimus. That. And though it doesn't show it on here, he does have a buzz saw, I think here or here. One of the 2 sides. The exhaust pipes become dual barrel laser guns, and that becomes a plasma cannon. The disguise mode, it fits back there. You can kind of see there. But yeah. I am going with Bumblebee. It just feels right because of the whole beetle mug. These, I'm guessing, are from the toy. I really do not know. Oh, and to play this, you literally smash the... Yeah, right here. Ooh. And you can only see Optimus Prime and Megatron when you get to the last level. I'll show you them when I get there. But yeah, it requires rapid fire of that. So that's what all that clicking sound you're hearing is. But yeah, here's all this. Gazard, Endured, whatever. Now on the online, when this was actually still on the website, gosh, I'd always get stuck about here. And I think it was because it just didn't react to the button pressing, like I was pressing too fast, or there was web browser lag. I don't know, but it's like, I'm sure you saw how easy I beat Starscream. Originally, I would get stuck on it for like 2 hours. Before you say I had practice, this lasted over the course of a decade. Ain't got nothing to do with practice. I remember I was getting at some point where my papa was like, "Be careful, you're gonna break the keyboard." And I wish I could say it was just him being a worrywart, but no, it very well could have broken the keyboard. And before you start singing, it was because I had a bad keyboard. I mean, we kind of didn't. But no, I was really pressing it vigorously. And for those of you who have random gaming consoles, handheld or otherwise, if you've gotten a button popped off, you know what I'm talking about. Anywho, Megatron, fusion cannon. What's Megatron without a fusion cannon? I don't know. Not a Megatron, I guess. Anywho. Yeah. The SCAS mode of, I want to say a nerfed Art Blaster, but I really think that's off. But normally it would take a lot of effort. But I barely am putting forth any effort. So it's kind of lost all aspects of fun. So, yay, I beat the champion, whoop-de-doo. I'm doing the Decepticon just so y'all can see the Optimus Prime transformation. And you'd think that they'd swap it around to where it's like your playable character's over here and they're over here. No. Oh, cool! Autobot, Decepticon, that explains it. And there are some others that I want to do, but I'll do them tomorrow. Or later or something. I'm getting awfully tired. So I really don't know how much longer I can deal with it. Deal with being up, I mean. At least up for the stream. Now, as I'm sure you're aware, Optimus Prime, in almost every version, becomes that standard thing. But yeah, flat-nosed 18-wheeler cab, that thing right there, on all the molds, because this mold has been redone several times, a bunch of Optimus Primes, a few convoys, which are essentially Optimus Prime in Japan, Ultra Magnus, I think a few Nemesis Primes, maybe 2 or 3, I don't really know. and one version of Genrai. Knight Genrai, I do believe. He's more familiar if you're aware of the Super God Master Force Transformer series, but yeah. Anywho, this right here, oh, and Shattered Glass Optimus Prime is, though I guess that still classifies as an Optimus Prime. Anywho, this can become a shield or a gun in its own right, an ion blaster specifically. The two smokestacks, there you go. And all three of them can combine together too. But anywho, but yeah, I kind of find it interesting that several of the Transformer games use the toy models, just very pixelated. But yeah, and there you go. They do have a Transformer Minesweeper. You know, I guess I can try and play. If I mess up, well, I mess up. Seriously? That's 2 out of 3. See, I don't even know what I'm doing here. If anyone knows how to play this game, please let me know. I've been wanting to do this since, like, what? I was 13 or younger? I mean, ever since this thing came out, I can never figure this stupid thing out. My only goal is click and hope for the best. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do after the Transformers. I get the 2 Star Wars games I have on here, maybe 3 of them, and then G.I. Joe. I don't know what from there. No. Well, bye for now. Try to do it tomorrow. Don't know what time though, or if I will do it tomorrow, but